Nurturing an appreciation for art in children. Raising children who value and appreciate art is a rewarding endeavor that can positively shape their outlook on life, foster creativity, and enhance cultural awareness. Art appreciation is not only about understanding the technical elements of a piece but also about cultivating a deep respect for diverse perspectives and the creative process. Developing this appreciation in children can seem challenging, but with simple steps and an encouraging environment, parents and educators can open up a world of beauty and expression to young minds. The first step to raising kids who appreciate art is to make art a regular part of their lives. Start by surrounding children with visual art in the home. This doesn't have to mean expensive paintings or sculptures. It can simply be prints of famous works, photographs, or family-created art displayed proudly. Exposure to art in everyday settings can spark curiosity and invite children to explore what they see. Visiting museums, galleries, and local art exhibits is also a great way to foster their interest. Make these visits interactive by encouraging them to talk about what they see, ask questions, and share how the artwork makes them feel. The goal is to make art accessible and to show children that it is an integral part of human expression and experience. Art appreciation can also be nurtured by encouraging children to create their own artwork. When kids experiment with colors, shapes, textures, and various art forms, they gain an understanding of the creative process and develop a personal connection to art. Providing simple art supplies like crayons, colored pencils, paints, and clay can be a powerful way to encourage creativity. Rather than focusing on the end result, celebrate the process and effort that goes into their creations. Allowing children the freedom to express themselves without fear of judgment or critique can be one of the most significant influences on their ability to appreciate art. Encouraging children to look beyond the surface of a piece of art helps develop their analytical skills and deepens their appreciation. Discussing art can be as simple as asking, "What do you think is happening in this painting?" or "Why do you think the artist chose these colors?" These open-ended questions encourage children to observe and interpret the work in their own way, developing their critical thinking skills. By fostering these discussions, parents and teachers help children see that art can convey emotions, tell stories, and express ideas beyond words. Children also learn that different interpretations of art are valid, teaching them the importance of respecting diverse perspectives. In addition to visual art, exploring other art forms, such as music, dance, literature, and theater, can broaden children's understanding of artistic expression. Each form has its unique way of capturing human experience, and exposure to a variety of art forms allows children to appreciate the wide spectrum of creativity. Attending a live performance, reading stories with strong visual descriptions, or learning to play a musical instrument introduces them to different ways people communicate their ideas and emotions. When children experience a variety of art forms, they become more open-minded and develop a greater appreciation for the creativity that exists in all its forms. Lastly, children are more likely to appreciate art if they see adults in their lives valuing it as well. Children learn by example, and when they see their parents or teachers showing interest in art, they are more likely to develop similar interests. Share stories about your favorite artworks, artists, or musical pieces. Express your enthusiasm for creative projects and let them see you enjoying art, whether it's drawing, listening to music, or visiting a museum. By modeling an appreciation for art, you demonstrate that it's a valuable and enriching part of life. Fostering art appreciation in children is not about pushing them to become artists but rather helping them develop a lifelong respect for creativity, diversity, and expression. By exposing them to various forms of art, encouraging creative activities, discussing the meaning behind artwork, and setting a positive example, you provide them with the tools to see the world through a broader and more understanding lens. Raising children who appreciate art not only benefits their personal development but also contributes to a more compassionate and culturally aware society, where creativity is cherished and respected.